Now, I don't tend to use gimbals because they're heavy, cumbersome, and just a bit fiddly. Smartphone gimbals don't seem to suffer from that same problem, and DJI has just released this new Osmo Mobile 8 to try and convince me that I need one in my life. Well, this is my standard go-to small thing for stabilised footage, but there is a benefit of using a gimbal with a smartphone. Quick to use for social media, multiple lenses, and you get this built-in telescoping extension thing. Yeah, so anyway, the OM8 bears a few similarities to the OM7P, that's the Pro. Built-in tripod, magnetic phone mount, magnetic multifunctional module. You've got to love magnets. Well, DJI does anyway. Of course, it benefits from a very quick startup. You just unfold it. No need to faff about with balancing it, no need to configure anything. Just ready from the get-go. An added benefit is that Android users can use the NFC to open up the DJI Mimo app. But otherwise, the controls, the knobs and twiddly bits are pretty much the same as before. You've got that little twiddly bit on the side for zooming. It's a nice little feature. Nice, smooth zooming. Then you've got the mode button. You've got modes like the FPV. You've got the spinny shot thing. Then you've also got the trigger button for activating active subject tracking. It will also spin the camera around, the smartphone camera around. So one of the benefits of the multifunctional module is that you can link a mic, of course DJI's mics. The Mic 2 or Mic Mini can be connected, and syncing it is done in the same way as other DJI devices. And that's it. Now, because it is a multifunctional module, it has another purpose. It'll help track a subject like this. And because it is a dedicated module, it will track with not just DJI's app, but any other camera app too. Oof. So yeah, that's what the 7P did as well, because that also had this multifunctional module. But how does this differ? Well, this has more types of subject tracking. You can do your pets, so dogs, cats. Kind of unfortunate if you have a pet budgie, but anyway, I thought I'd test it on the longest focal length so I could see how smooth it would be. And it tracks a subject even with other subjects of a similar and different kind, and the tracking doesn't get confused when walking behind or nearer something else. To cancel the subject tracking, all you do is just press the X on the tracking box. If you want to track your face for your FaceTime or other camera-related apps, an option for iPhone users is using Apple Dock Kit. Just scan the NFC bit on the right side of the grip and it starts working immediately. But also, it'll track further in that it'll go 360 all the way, not just pets, humans too. Adding the 360 tracking gives you the potential to make your footage a little bit more dynamic. Maybe you might need to do something a bit more dynamic than walking around in circles in the window. The OM8 essentially is the tracking master of DJI smartphone gimbals. That multifunctional module will help with tracking because that wide lens is on the back, not on the front, so I can't actually see whether my face is in frame or not. There's some other neat little touches, but this is a bit like the Osmo Mobile 7 Pro with more pro tracking abilities. Some might see this as an incremental update from the 7P, but $149, not too much more, and it adds 360-degree tracking, pet tracking if that really is your thing. It's compatible with heavier phones, with the counterbalancing, and NFC pairing. Not too bad. If you don't already have one, this makes much more sense, I think. The addition of 360 tracking and Apple Dock Kit makes it more comparable to Insta360's Flow Pro now. So the question is, which one would you go for between those? You'd probably choose the DJI if you want more DJI-ness, if you're into the DJI ecosystem already, or like the idea of it with their compatible mics, but also their software and their tracking, which has been incredibly well implemented throughout their different products. Then this DJI Osmo Mobile 8 has maximum DJI-ness.